Antes de empezar con el video, déjame decirte que si te gusta mi contenido, puedes ayudarme dejando tu like y suscribiéndote. Dicho esto, empecemos con el video. Hey, ¿cómo está gente de YouTube? Aquí en un nuevo video para el canal. Esta vez nos encontramos nuevamente en quiere, y ahora dentro del cartel que vamos a ir al frente nuevamente a ir al enfrentamiento de la casa Lady. Así que, pero no olvidemos que en el video pasado, en la final donde ya se está explicando este capítulo, iba de que no nos esperábamos, de que nadie se esperaba que iba a pasar un giro muy cruel. Así que debemos estar atentos a todo lo que puede pasar.
So long as the Alliance does not attempt any underhanded schemes, our victory there is assured.
I hope we can finally end it this time. I don't think I can deal with doubling back again.
Agreed. This slog has slogged on long enough.
Worry not, friends. I'll not be blindsided twice. I promise you that. We won't rest until all of Fodlan is united. We will fight tooth and nail for it, and we'll do so together.
We made some headway on the Western Front once the Empire pulled its main force back.
What does it matter when their Minister of Military Affairs still holds Aryan Road? Even if we were in a position to keep throwing troops at those walls, we're never going to crack them.
But if we keep digging our heels in here, their main force will be on us again in no time.
It appears they have already dealt with the insurrection at Fort Mercius. If they don't come at us from the west, they'll soon waltz right in from the east.
Might I offer a suggestion, King Dimitri?
Of course, Lady Rhea.
We should retake Garrick Mach. It is the only way to reverse our current fortunes.
Bro, así que
If I call upon the Church's faithful, they will come running from every corner of Fodlan to liberate the monastery in the goddess's name. With Garrick Mach under our control, we will be able to keep the Imperial army in check. Additionally, it might convince some of the more fickle Alliance lords to reconsider their loyalties.
Eso es cierto, si ellos llegan a lograr
I mean
recuperar
no
Gareth más,
disrespect, Lady Rhea, but this proposal hardly seems...
muchos nobles se unirán a la causa.
As you know, the Bishop of the Southern Church is currently seated at the monastery. If we remove him, it reminds the world anew that Archbishop Rhea is the rightful head of the Church of Seiros. I believe this will shake some of the more devout Adrestian lords from their Emperor's grip.
While their faith may waver now, Adrestia is still the cradle of the Church of Seiros. There are yet many pious believers among their nobility. If we can pull them to our side, it may shift the war back in our favor.
We should strike while the iron is hot. I will get the word out at once.
Hold, Lady Rhea. While I now concede that your plan to retake the monastery has some merit, I must ask that you alert no one.
And why not? I need only say the word, and an army of believers will flock to our cause.
Yes, and the moment the enemy spies people flooding in from across hill and dale, they'll realize what we're planning and bolster their defenses.
You believe their defenses are mightier than the faith of the people? By the goddess, have our enemies truly become so powerful? In that case, what do you propose?
We entrust the eastern lines to houses Karen and Galatea, then ride in mass toward Aryan Road. The enemy will think we intend to assail the Silver Maiden, but instead, we break east.
East? Then we'll be attacking the monastery through the Valley of Torment. I get your thinking now. If we attack from the west, Aryan Road would be at our backs, and the Empire could box us in.
Very well. I have no objections. My church members will assist in guiding your soldiers through ALL. The monastery is holy and precious to us, And by the name of the goddess, I swear, it will be ours again.
Good. Then I'll ready the troops. Lady Rhea, Seteth, I place all of our futures in your hands.
Todo depende de que salga bien aquí. Ahí estamos nosotros y la T final está hasta allá, hijos. No manches. Bueno, ahí me voy a entretener un buen rato. Bien, aquí dirá cámara rápida. Nos vamos en la misión. Ah, esa misión. Oh. Derrota a la cabera sacra y a otros enemigos. Luego toma la plaza de Torre Tercera.
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
The
Bien,
fight
vamos.
starts now.
Let us unite our strength for a successful defense. Together, we can be turning the tides.
Demonios.
I will gladly handle
El
the
que
orders
defiende aquí,
received.
Barneta va a defender allá, Petro va a defender allá. Bien. Bien tirado, Rick. Uf,
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
sí, ya vete.
Right on. Take this! The stronghold's ours.
Bien.
This is all my fault.
I'm dragging the others down. Perfect execution, wouldn't you say?
My strength is yours.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Y pues te un poquito para intentar aguantar un poco. Vale, contra.
I was lacking caution.
Ella también.
So, this is kind of bad, right?
Entienden tóxico. Mira, este tipo se olvida.
You shall pay for this. You hear? How can I face my comrades after this?
Bueno,
We
sí
shall
me dio
take up
cabo.
the defense.
Y ahora.
Can't hold everyone back over this. So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
No estás.
Looks like that's it for us.
Me voy para atrás, me voy para atrás.
We're the best!
I'll follow your lead.
Uf, eso estuvo cerca.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Ahora qué pasa.
Time has finally come.
Muy bien. Solo bastará con matar a él.
My accomplishments won't mean a
Probablemente
thing if I'm not
quita
still
las
standing when the
necesidades.
battle's over.
Few are equal to you. You must be returning.
Los requeridos para la espada son... Mira,
I'll take you all on.
Don't count me out!
no pude pegarse la boca. Sí, sí la agarré. Ah, pero apenas le
Don't
hice.
mind if I do.
Listo, ya con esto ganamos. Let's go. Claro que sí, pensé que sí les para soltar, pero es que Petra y Moni, todos los personajes superaron no me daño a excepción de Chess. Así que no sé si voy a pasar por eso. Ah, sí, es que no estaba seguro de eso, pero creo que el niño sufrido nada más cuenta el personaje que estás usando. Desde que empiezas a usar un personaje, pues. Dice, ahora tengo todos en dominio. Para soltar con 135, wow. 156 o 100 su arma valor. No manches, estas armas están muy potentes.
Long story short, the kingdom is preparing to ride west with a huge army. It looks like they're gonna throw everything they've got at Aryan Road.
Yes, we have received similar reports.
It's a pretty strange thing to do. I don't trust it.
Then you believe it to be a feint? Interesting. Well, if true, there are only so many places they could go. They cannot ignore our troops and attempt to take their true. That would be folly. So the only other place I can imagine they would be after is Garrick Mach.
Uy, Dios, es que...
That's what I was thinking. So what's our play?
Es que Dimitri y Leira tienen el gran problema es que Cloud está a nuestro lado y él es la persona más inteligente de todo el mundo.
We can't unclench the fist we are trying to bring down on the kingdom. Our only choice is to mobilize the full resources of our regions.
Spoken like a woman with might to spare. I'm afraid we in the Alliance are already at our limits. But hear me out for a second. If the kingdom really intends to attack Garrick Mach, they won't approach from the west. That would put them smack between your forces in Aryan Road and the monastery. It'd be suicide. That leaves them with only one option.
You're saying they'll take the northern approach through Aelel?
Yep, the Valley of Torment, which just so happens to be the route we were planning to use ourselves. The Church of Seiros will likely mobilize every knight they've got, and that is a very big army.
Supposing you are correct, what do you suggest we do in response? Should we change our marching route to avoid clashing with them?
No, no.
In fact, I vote we do the opposite.
¿Ves? Cloud está de mi lado.
The kingdom will catch on no matter how we try to deploy our troops. So I say let's meet them right there in Aelel.
Interesting. But the valley path is treacherous and difficult to navigate, which will blunt the impact of our superior numbers. Why would we play into the enemy's hands like that?
Because sometimes trying to claim every advantage can be a double-edged sword. Leveling the playing field can often be the key to bringing an opponent down, especially if you know you can handle him. Besides, what better way to keep casualties to a minimum than by finishing them off in one battle?
Sí, tiene mucha razón.
You know how to convince me. Very well. I can get behind this plan.
O sea, es que literalmente la única opción es que prohibieron todo.
Is there
Se les hizo muy, muy raro.
You appear to be deep in thought.
Huh? Who, me? Nah, I'm good. I'm just standing in because Clad asked me to. If it brings the war to an end quicker, I am all for it.
O quizás también Cloud nos esté dando la espalda y quiera darle la puñalada para la espalda, pero lo digo, Cloud es una persona de Dios. Pues bueno chicos, espero que como siempre les haya gustado el video. Dentro de un rato les traeré la siguiente misión principal, que aquí lo tendremos. Voy a esforzar por completar todas estas excepciones de esta monada. Así que bueno, nunca son obligatorias esas, si quieres hacer nuevas estrategias, pues sí las tienes que hacer. Así que es lo que voy a poner. Espero que como siempre les haya gustado mucho este video y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Adiós.